Hey radio family, we've got a new way to win. Ace TJ Prime Rewards. Win great stuff like gift cards, Ace and TJ merch, concert tickets, and exclusive money can't buy experiences. Win it all with Ace TJ Prime Rewards. It's so easy. Download the Ace and TJ family app in your app store or at acetj.com/app and start winning with Ace TJ Prime Rewards. New winners every week. Fun and free. Get the app and play Ace TJ Prime Rewards. We always knew you were a winner. Now it's your chance to prove it. Get the app today.
If it's trending, it's here now. This is Now Trending with Riggins on the Ace and TJ Show.
Some good celebrity drama today. George Clooney and Brad Pitt are together in a new movie. Obviously, they can't go.
Oh my God, they can't go to the bathroom without each other.
Seems that way, doesn't it? But they were doing this interview. I think it's the Hollywood Reporter, and George Clooney makes a point to say, "Hey, listen, I got a beef to settle with Quentin Tarantino. He said I'm not a movie star." And it's true. If you go back and find the quote, Quentin Tarantino said, I don't know, George Clooney's not a big screen actor. I mean, name something he's done since the millennium. And I guess that has really been sticking in George Clooney's craw for a while. But it's a good point. Me and TJ were just talking about this a few weeks ago. Is George Clooney a movie star?
Yes.
A movie star is somebody that, by their name alone, will bring you to the theater. And then we talked about Brad Pitt being one of them, Tom Cruise certainly. Mm-hmm. But is George Clooney a movie star? And he's in movies.
And they're always critically acclaimed and loved by the Hollywood media.
Yeah.
But do people buy tickets to it in droves?
Like, they got to see it because it's a George Clooney vehicle. And Quentin Tarantino seems to say no. So I guess George Clooney is really upset about it. And then Brad Pitt, obviously been in a lot of Quentin Tarantino movies, tries to defend him going, yeah, I don't know what he's talking about there. No, George Clooney's definitely a movie star. It's great.
Yeah,
I love it.
His biggest movie of all time, George Clooney's biggest movie of all time was Gravity in 2013. In 2015, he had, there was another one in here, 2015, he had a movie that did well. Tomorrowland, that did pretty well, but nothing's insane.
Yeah. I mean, I think once you make that transition from being, the handsome lead man on the big screen to bragging about riding around on a Vespa and selling coffee makers, that kind of takes away some of your movie star status.
Maybe it does. When you get too accessible, you become less of a big star.
Could be.
Mm-hmm.
And I love it.
You also go around being like overly submissive to your wife in public.
Oh.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Isn't he married to some political figure or something?
Almudine.
Yeah, and he goes and talks about how much smarter she is than he is, and how much better she is than he is, and all of that. So then, women look at him from a leading man standpoint of that hunk. It's like, oh, he's being beaten down by his wife. Yeah. He's not a movie star.
His last big movie that did well was in 2015.
Yeah.
Tomorrowland? I don't even remember that.
Almost 10 years ago.
Yeah, Tomorrowland did $209 million.
I don't even remember that. Yeah. And Gravity, that was with Sandra Bullock, right?
Yeah, it was huge. It did $716 million.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was because of Sandra Bullock.
It's a good movie. It's a really good movie.
Lost in Space. Yeah. So I just love that story. The quarterback for the Tennessee Titans, Will Levis, is partnering up with Hellmann's to create a mayonnaise-scented cologne. There was this viral video about a year ago where he dumped a spoonful of Hellmann's into his coffee. That's how he likes his coffee. So Hellmann's, seeing an opportunity, said, let's team up on a cologne. So you're going to get hints of lemon and custard, I think is what they said. But do you want to walk around smelling like mayonnaise?
It's sold out, by the way.
I don't know.
But I mean, how many would they put 5 on sale?
Yeah, maybe.
That's perfect cologne for white people.
Exactly. A lot of people saying that. So those are just a few things that are now trending.
This is the Ace and TJ Show.
When it comes to losing weight, sometimes you don't even know where to start. You know that it needs to happen, but you need some help. Well, you start by going to acetj.com/weight loss and ordering Calitrin. Calitrin is scientifically proven to help you lose weight, and it is not a drug. It is not a drug. Repeat that. So here's what you do. You go to acetj.com/Calitrin, order 3 months, and then you'll get 3 months free. 4 months free. That's how it works with Calitrin.
Available when you want it, how you want it. This is the Ace and TJ podcast and radio show.
Hey, don't forget to go to wherever you get podcasts and stuff and download, subscribe, like, ring the bells, do whatever you got to do on the Ace and TJ stuff. The Ace TJ network, the Ace TJ family, anything Ace TJ. Just search it, like it, and download it and subscribe to it. That's all you got to do. Just search, go to the dark web and type in Ace TJ. Subscribe to that.
Oh.
We don't have a dark website? I don't even know what it means.
not.
I hear people talking about the dark web. We don't have a dark website?
I bet some members are on the dark web, but I don't want to point them out. But I think you
Members
know
of
who
the
we're
show
talking
are
about
on the
now.
dark web?
Okay. Yeah, I would imagine.
I've never been on the dark web. Don't look at me.
So there is a beautiful model, and she is in London. She appears to be, by looking at her, Brazilian or possibly of Indian descent. I'm not quite sure. She's dark complected, dark hair. She's very beautiful, very beautiful. And she said she had a date one time. She was all excited about it. It was their first date. They went to a nice restaurant, and the date ended in the restaurant. He got up and stormed out because she was so strict on her diet that she had packed her own food to eat so she could eat, things that were allowed on her diet. And he asked her not to do that. She insisted on doing it, and he got mad. He was embarrassed and left. So she has since come to realize that was a little bit overboard, and she was, she had a photo shoot that weekend, and she was really trying to stay. But I get that. I have no credibility now because I'm fat, but I learned all about this kind of stuff back when I was into nutrition and gym ratting and stuff. But she should have, if she didn't want to break her program because she had something coming up at the end of the week, don't go to dinner.
Yeah, tell it. Let it know in advance.
Yeah, go do another date.
Because that makes him awkward and uncomfortable sitting there.
Would you have gotten up and left, though?
I wouldn't have left. No, I wouldn't have done that. But it would have been a sign. You should have told me in advance, and now I feel weird. And can you bring food into a restaurant?
Well, this is a foreign land, so who knows? Who knows what they allow over there? But like I said, she's very pretty and seems to be sweet because,
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't tell from this picture, but I could tell from other pictures that she is so nice. So nice.
She could eat a turd at the dinner table.
That's what I'm getting at. Would you overlook it if she looks like that?
Yeah, I think so. I think I can manage.
Would,
Because you're bringing in Tupperware? No problem.
Yeah.
would you allow her to chop off one of your fingers and eat it at the
I mean,
table?
honestly, look at her.
Sure.
Not what I expected when I didn't realize.
So,
I'm going to have the grilled chicken and bring me a very sharp knife, and she's going to eat the tip of my pinky.
But just like everything else, what I wanted to point out is that I'm always the find a solution guy in the middle of the situation. I don't just go one side and stick with it and blah 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 like that. So I'm saying that I don't blame her for wanting to stick to her program, but she should have just said, "I can't go to dinner. Let's go do something else. Let's go have fun some other way, or wait until after her photo shoot and then go have dinner with him."
Yeah.
That kind of thing. So everybody's happy, like I love.
This is the Ace and TJ Show.
All right, here we are with our friend Richard Toccato, and this is a great time to refinance, right, Richard?
It is. The rates are lower than they've been since 2023. So if you need cash out, equity or refinance, give us a call.
It is a great opportunity to save yourself a lot of money right now. And all you got to do is make one free 5-minute phone call. 704-800-4719. It's 704-800-4719 or homewithrichard.com. Save yourself some money right now. Homewithrichard.com or 704-800-4719. The Richard Toccato Companies.
Richard Toccato Companies, Equal Housing Opportunity, NMLS number 38652.
Available when you want it, how you want it. This is the Ace and TJ podcast and radio show.
Y'all, Chick-fil-A's bringing back that banana pudding milkshake. Ooh. Hadn't had it for 15 years.
Why not?
They're bringing it
15
back.
years.
Bringing it back, yes.
That sounds like it's exceptional.
Yeah, I've never had it, but
Sounds delicious.
Yeah. And then, of course, the news story that I read about it this morning from one of the news organizations had to put, the nutrition facts of it in the article. Who cares?
Who cares?
Come on,
don't care.
Get over yourself.
If you decide
800 calories, like 25 grams of sugar. We get it. It's a banana pudding milkshake. Who cares? If you're drinking that, then you know that you're not keto friendly.
I always think of my dad in those circumstances. He used to say, "Hey, we're not counting calories or kilowatts." I don't really know what that means.
He just needed an alliteration.
That's right.
He's
Just
Calories or kilowatts.
hey, we're on vacation, bud. We're not counting calories or kilowatts. Okay, we just use all the energy we can. I don't know what that means.
And the kids with the lemonade stands have gotten all high tech now. They're letting people pay with what do you call it, Venmo and stuff, and they're making way more money doing that.
Oh, sure.
Absolutely. Good for them.
Then I saw this guy was trying to raise money for his brother's special needs hockey team or something. He was selling homemade ice cream, and somebody ratted him out and said, "You can't do that, the health issues and all of that." So
he's in Michigan, and it's illegal in the state of Michigan to sell homemade ice cream, and his neighbor ratted him out.
So he just said, "You can have the ice cream and leave a donation if you wish."
There you go.
Yeah, so that's different.
Absolutely.
That just shows you how stupid laws are when it comes to some of that stuff. But if you, I think I would stop at lemonade stands for kids more often if they had something other than lemonade. It's still they're learning about capitalism. So I'm not just going to stop. Especially, if it's in my neighborhood, kids aren't, trying to earn money for food.
Kool-Aid?
No, I wouldn't want just sweet tea, or just Southerners should just call it tea, iced tea, because it's supposed to be sweet. If they're selling iced tea out there, I'd probably stop.
I got to be honest, I've never thought of that. I've never seen an iced tea stand.
I know.
I've never seen a kid selling iced tea on the side of the road.
But I mean, it's probably cheaper to make than lemonade.
Probably so.
You drive right by a lemonade stand?
Yeah, flip them off. Get something
No
good.
thanks.
Yeah.
I say, get something good. Something that the public wants.
Yeah.
Supply and demand.
Because nobody wants ice cold Kool-Aid or ice cold lemonade on a hot afternoon.
No, but I really do, and I think that that they would make a lot more money. Maybe offer both.
Yeah, do a little Arnold Palmer.
I think. No, not mix them.
Oh,
well, I'm thinking about Southern kids. I don't think Southern kids would be mixing it like that.
Arnold Palmer is delicious. It's real good.
Well, I don't like it. I'm not a lemonade person.
Yeah, you've made that abundantly clear in the last 3 minutes.
Put that on the list. I hate lemonade, sea turtles, and seagulls. And I only like otters when they're grown. I hate the baby ones. So, kids, if you got a lemonade stand, take the Venmo and get some tea. You're welcome.
The Ace and TJ Show. Available 24/7 on the Ace and TJ Family app or wherever you download podcasts.
So not only is our friend Richard Toccato from the Richard Toccato Company an expert when it comes to mortgage things, he's also an expert when it comes to buying, selling, and doing all things real estate, right?
Absolutely. We had one of your listeners call in. We got her pre-approved for a mortgage. We listed the house she was in. She was ecstatic, and she got into another house. Whether you need to buy, sell, or refinance your house, I'm your guy.
You simply can't beat that. It's like one-stop shopping. It makes life easy. Call them 704-800-4719 or online at homewithrichard.com.
Richard Toccato Company, Equal Housing Opportunity, NMLS number 38652.
The Johnson Group has been cleaning some of Charlotte's most prestigious businesses since 1985. Family owned and operated. Learn more at acetj.com/clean. It's first class cleaning with the Johnson Group.
Don't just listen to the Ace and TJ Show. Watch it. Now available 24 hours a day on YouTube. Just search for Ace TJ TV. This is the Ace and TJ podcast and radio show.
I got home yesterday, and Richard Toccato had done sold my house. I didn't even know. What? He didn't even ask.
That's the way it works, man.
Richard Ducato, have you got any questions about any kind of refinancing or mortgage stuff, any of that? Go to homewithrichard.com, homewithrichard.com for the Richard Ducato companies. Ace, you can probably relate to this more than the rest of us because you're what I call band folk. You've been in a band.
Yeah.
This is a young man who is chasing his dreams of being in a band, and he's having to tell the internets, all of his fans, that he's decided not to start his own band, that he's going to just join an already existing band.
Okay.
And evidently, they give him a bunch of crap about it. You know, he's worried that they are going to give him a bunch of crap for selling out. So this is his plea to all of his followers and fans.
Guys, I have an announcement. Please don't hate, but instead of making a band, I'm joining one. It's my friend's band. They're going to try and change the name to Sniffers. There's going to be 3 guitarists, a bassist, and a drummer, I think. And I think they have a vocalist already. But I'm just going to join them because I'm having a hard enough time making a band. So I'm just going to join theirs. And I'm pretty sure they're changing it to Sniffers. But just wanted to let you guys update. And this will still, Tennessee Totes Clear will still be the official band account. Alright, bye guys, please don't hate.
Wait,
No worries.
First off, how old is this kid?
He looks about 12,
Yeah.
maybe.
I was going to go 10, 12. And what are they changing the name to? Sniffers?
Yeah, Sniffers.
Oh my gosh. 3 guitars? Hell yeah. You're going to rock the hell out of that place.
Oh, that's a triple axe attack coming right
Man.
there, boy.
That is hysterical.
But how bad is it that he's so worried about people giving him a hard time about it? He's like, please don't hate. Please don't. I mean,
Not
that's
as
just
bad
how
as the name
cruel
of his
things
new
are.
band.
Yeah.
I think that's the coolest part about it.
Heck
man.
yeah, that's hysterical.
A bunch of 12-year-olds with the name of the band is Sniffers.
Bee sniffers.
I wonder
That's
what
a
kind of
perfect
music
12
they'll play.
Yeah.
3 guitars called Sniffers.
That would be my band if I was 12 years old with a bunch of other boys. Bee sniffers. That's hysterical. Oh my gosh.
This is the Ace and TJ Show.
All right, here we are with our friend Richard Ducato, and this is a great time to refinance, right, Richard?
It is. The rates are lower than they've been since 2023. So if you need cash out, equity, or refinance, give us a call.
It is a great opportunity to save yourself a lot of money right now. And all you got to do is make one free 5-minute phone call. 704-800-4719. It's 704-800-4719 or homewithrichard.com. Save yourself some money right now. Homewithrichard.com or 704-800-4719. The Richard Ducato Companies.
Richard Ducato Companies, Equal Housing Opportunity, NMLS number 38652.
Currents is Lake Norman's #1 lifestyle magazine. Every month, Currents brings you the latest news on what's happening in the Lake Norman area. They've been serving the Lake Norman community for over 13 years. See the latest issue of Currents now at lncurrents.com.
If it's trending, it's here now. This is Now Trending with Riggins on the Ace and TJ Show.
So there's some drama going on with this movie. It Ends With Us, the new Blake Lively movie. The guy that stars in the movie, I had not heard of, but he's been in some other things. The internet loves him. And now all these videos are resurfacing of Blake Lively doing press conferences or press interviews for this movie. And she's being really rude to all the interviewers.
Well, you know, she was on that list yesterday we had of rude celebrities that
That's right.
That the tech people and behind the scenes people and all had worked with.
I get it now because if you watch some of these videos, she does not come across as very nice or very kind. But apparently the star of this, along with her, did not get along, and the whole cast have now chosen sides between Justin Baldoni, I think is his name, and Blake Lively. They've sort of formed their own little camps about who they're supporting. He's not doing any press with her. She's not doing any press with him. It's like a whole thing.
But you really can't blame her for, being aggravated and grouchy and all the time. She's married to that ugly loser husband that she's got.
Yeah.
I mean, what a big zero he is.
Yeah.
Is she one of the producers of this movie?
I don't know.
I think she's one of the reproducers of the movie because she got they have 4 kids, 4 or 5 kids. Yeah.
There was something I read yesterday that said one of the reasons they believe that people are against her on the film is that she was one of the producers and had to step in a couple of times and make some decisions that people didn't like, but it was for the betterment of the film, that kind of thing. So I don't know. But she's being mean to interviewers.
Yeah. Yeah, you can go watch these videos. I mean, this is not a rumor. You can go watch these videos, and she is pretty short and evades the questions, and it's just bizarre. It's really weird to see, but you can go see those videos online. They're all over the place today. So,
and he's so sweet, that Ryan Reynolds that she's married to.
Yeah, and there's stories coming out about him too.
Oh, really? Him being a jerk?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So it's crazy, and he's on top of the world right now. He's in Deadpool and Wolverine. Mm-hmm. And this is a great way to pivot to the top trending topic today, Kraven the Hunter. That's the new movie produced by Sony, another Marvel movie, I believe. Is it Marvel, Rob?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's Sony's Marvel, so it sucks.
It's Sony's Marvel, so it
What
sucks.
does that mean? It's Sony's Marvel.
Because it's characters that Sony owns that Marvel sold to Sony, and the ones that Sony makes are not good.
But they did Spider-Man, which you love.
But Marvel mostly made that one. Sony just let them use the character.
They mostly meant. See, I mean, you start getting into the weeds on this stuff, and it's very convoluted.
I mean, it's like the Gap and Banana Republic, you know?
Yeah,
exactly.
Both owned by the same company, and you get confused.
It's kind of like that, exactly. And then just maybe something for TJ today. Today is National Creamsicle Day, one of his favorite sweet treats of all time. So those are just a few things that are now trending.
I thought I'd seen them all. I thought I had seen all of the news bloopers that I could see. And then I ran across one last night. I went, I've never seen this one before, and it made me laugh out loud. Y'all may have seen it before. I hadn't. At least if I did, I don't remember it. And something that TJ has said a million times that always makes me laugh popped up on my TikTok yesterday, but not in an intentional way. And it's hilarious. All next.
The Ace and TJ Show. Available 24/7 on the Ace and TJ Family app or wherever you download podcasts.
Well, here we are, another new year, and you're, again, going to try to lose that weight you've been needing to lose for a long time. Well, here's what you need. You need Calitrin to help, because Calitrin is not a drug. No, not at all. It is natural and effective. It's scientifically proven to help you lose weight and get better sleep. When you buy 3 months supply of Calitrin, you will get 3 months free right now, and consistency is the key with Calitrin. So order it today at acetj.com/weight loss. It's Calitrin.
This is the Ace and TJ podcast and radio show.
Played them all, man. When it comes to bloopers, news bloopers, I just kind of feel like we've played them all through the years. We featured them all on our social media. We kind of have prided ourselves for years on finding these things and playing them. But I ran across one last night that I don't believe I have seen before. And it made me laugh out loud.
Scary moments for customers at a Kansas Home Depot. Police responded to reports of a bomb threat at the store in Wichita. A customer alerted employees. A man inside the bathroom said there was a bomb in the building. Police were able to locate the man responsible for those comments, and that man told police he warned other guests to leave the restroom because he was, quote, fixing to blow it up, but had no intention of causing a panic. Man also told police others in the room laughed, understanding his joke, which I'm just now getting. Home Depot says they will not be pressing charges.
I'm fixing to blow it up.
Yeah, no, Rick, did you say we've had that before? We played that before? We have? Okay. I just had never, I don't remember it. And it made me, I laughed until I cried last night.
Fixing to blow it up.
Man said he was fixing to blow it up. And the best part is she doesn't get it as she goes along.
Had no intention of causing a panic.
Yeah, no intention of causing a panic. It's okay.
It's just very unfortunate.
Yeah, it's just the timing was bad. Just trying to make a little joke. In 4 years, I don't even look at a Caesar salad anymore. And when I order it, I have to be very particular. I love a good Caesar salad, but I know the weight person always looks at me weird because I make it a point to go, I will have the Caesar salad because TJ has called it a seizure salad so long that I just almost inevitably will say it if I don't take a moment to think about it. And then I ran across this TikTok last night. Again, laughed out loud because it took me a minute to figure out what they were trying to say.
Seizures. It's not called seizures. It's called seizure. It is not a seizure. We're not about to go. It's called seizure. It's not called seizures. It's little Caesar.
We're going to Little Caesars. No, we're not.
I always
We're
say
going to
that
Little
one too.
Caesars.
I say Little Seizures.
And that woman cannot get it. You go, that's what I'm saying, seizures. No, that's not what you're saying. You're saying seizures, whatever.
And my doctor's name is Dr. Bundy. And I've been calling him Dr. Bungee so long that now that I call him Dr. Bungee. So seizure, bungee, all of those things.
Yeah, I legitimately will be ordering and have to slow down. I'll have the Caesar salad. And I know they think, why do you say it weird like that? Because every time I want to go, the Caesar salad.
I just do it. I'll tell him.
This is the Ace and TJ Show.
So not only is our friend Richard Toccato from the Richard Toccato Companies an expert when it comes to mortgage things, he's also an expert when it comes to buying, selling, and doing all things real estate, right?
Absolutely. We had one of your listeners call in. We got her pre-approved for a mortgage. We listed the house she was in. She was ecstatic, and she got into another house. Whether you need to buy, sell, or refinance your house, I'm your guy.
You simply can't beat that. It's like one-stop shopping. It makes life easy. Call them, 704-800-4719 or online at homewithrichard.com.
Richard Toccato Companies, Equal Housing Opportunity, NMLS number 38652.
Create an unforgettable experience with the Cabarrus Arena. Learn more at cabarrusarena.com. Weddings, banquets, shows, expos, they do it all at the Cabarrus Arena. Learn more at cabarrusarena.com.
Available when you want it, how you want it. This is the Ace and TJ podcast and radio show.
Thanks to everybody who was part of our Ace and TJ experience last night. I had a lot of fun doing that. We do it every Tuesday night, 7 o'clock. Last night's was sponsored by Richard Toccato and the Richard Toccato Companies. If you want to save yourself a lot of money, home equity line of credit, refi, if you're buying, you're selling, whatever the case may be, he can save you a lot of money. Just take a couple of minutes to see what he can do for you. homewithrichard.com. But we were able to, I don't know what you call it, because we're on Facebook, on our Facebook page. We were able to punch in Baby Dax for a few seconds and talk to him. It was it was a lot of fun, so everybody seemed to enjoy it. So you can check it out. It's still up on our Facebook page if you want to go see the Ace and TJ experience. Next Tuesday, who's up? I don't know who comes after me.
It's the Peyton's Promise one, so
we're
you guys
all
can,
up.
Well, maybe.
Yeah.
We gotta
take a week off. I don't know.
Yeah, or we can take a week off. Whatever.
So I ran across this, and it's kind of a fun little game. It's called Would You End the Relationship? I'll give you a scenario. Scale of 1 to 10, you tell me how close you would be to ending the relationship. 10 means you end the relationship immediately. For example, your partner constantly likes and comments on their ex's social media posts. They say it's harmless. TJ, scale of 1 to 10, where would you rank that as far as ending the relationship?
10.
Done. I knew that. Okay. You discover that your partner has been using a dating app, quote unquote, just for fun, and insists they're not meeting anyone. Scale of 1 to 10, would you end the relationship?
10.
10. we talked about that one yesterday on Ace and Friends, and Riggins, you gave it a 4.
Yeah.
I think Riggins said, it's a 4. They're just having fun.
Yeah.
Okay. Your partner criticizes your appearance and suggests you should change your style to look better. Would you end the relationship? Riggins, scale of 1 to 10.
1.
That doesn't bother you at all?
Not at all.
Okay. TJ, scale of 1 to 10.
10.
Okay. So TJ's ending the relationship on all 3 so far. I'm gonna go 6 on that, because I know my wife would like for me to do something different with my hair, and it's kind of annoying. But I'm not going to divorce her over it.
What?
Oh, well, divorce and ending a relationship to me are two different things. One's breaking up, one's divorce.
That's true. Okay.
Yeah. But if we're just dating, yeah.
Your partner frequently checks out other people in public, making you feel uncomfortable and disrespected. Scale of 1 to 10, would you end the relationship?
2.
Okay, so you don't mind if she checks out other people, the guys, all the time. No. Riggins?
5.
No, I'll probably go like a 2 or 3 on that kind of deal. Your partner has a habit of disappearing for hours without telling you where they are or who they're with. Scale of 1 to 10, would you end the relationship?
Nope. 2.
Really? You don't care where they are or who they're with,
No.
Riggins?
No, as if they're being, not doing drugs or something crazy.
Yeah, my wife does that all the time. I don't know what she's got going on.
Yeah, that's true. And your partner always talks about how attractive other people are. They're not celebrities, just regular people. Sometimes in front of you. Scale of 1 to 10, would you end the relationship?
4, 3 or 4.
Really?
Yeah. If I don't like that person, it goes higher.
Yeah, you're okay. So it depends on the person.
Yeah.
Okay. TJ?
Probably a 5, 6.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does it matter who the person is?
No.
Oh.
No.
Okay. So regularly, if it's somebody you don't like, 4 can become an 8 pretty fast.
It could become a 10 pretty quickly.
The Ace and TJ Show. Available 24/7 on the Ace and TJ Family app or wherever you download podcasts.
All right, here we are with our friend Richard Toccato, and this is a great time to refinance, right, Richard?
It is. The rates are lower than they've been since 2023. So if you need cash out, equity or refinance, give us a call.
It is a great opportunity to save yourself a lot of money right now. And all you got to do is make one free 5-minute phone call. 704-800-4719. It's 704-800-4719 or homewithrichard.com. Save yourself some money right now. Homewithrichard.com or 704-800-4719. The Richard Toccato Companies.
Richard Toccato Companies, Equal Housing Opportunity, NMLS number 38652.
It's been a debate here for years.
Does great furniture look good?
Or does it feel good?
Does it fit the style of the room good?
Or does it sit good?
Well, after years of debate
and years of research,
we've decided great furniture
is good fitting
and good sitting.
Love where you live, Lake Norman, and get an Adirondack chair for just $279. In stock and ready to rock only at Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress.
Live each weekday on your radio, anytime you want, wherever you get podcasts. This is the Ace and TJ Podcast and Radio Show.
Let me tell you one of the most uncomfortable places you could ever be in your life. Do y'all go, I don't know, TJ, do you go to the dermatologist for like a yearly checkup?
No.
Okay.
But I should be. I'm way overdue for one. Yeah.
Riggins, do you?
No.
Yeah. I do a yearly checkup with the dermatologist. And it really started because my wife's biological father died from skin cancer. And so, since he contracted, as long as I've known Amanda, she's like, just please go do this every year. She started doing it every year. It's kind of become an important thing because literally his went unchecked, and it's what ended up killing him because he let it get out of hand, even though he knew something was going on. He didn't bother to go get it checked. But I went yesterday. I mean, when they come in and say, put this gown on, you're in your underwear, put this gown on, lay back on this table, and then this person pulls out a light and goes all over like your scalp and all down the side of your face and everything, and goes just looking for anything. It's all right, now turn over on your stomach. I'm gonna pull your underwear down here and check your buttocks, and it's like, okay, I'm just laying here being invaded. It's weird.
Invaded.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, the sun doesn't get up there?
Yeah.
Right.
This thing looked like it's been tampered with. I beg your pardon.
She didn't say anything like that. So.
Did they? Yeah, okay.
No, did they what? You have a question?
No. Did they find anything?
No, I have one spot on my calf that she cut out and biopsied or whatever, and she said it's just a little discolored. It doesn't. I don't think it's anything, but we're just going to be better safe than sorry.
It's like your neck is a little red.
Yeah, and then I got this issue in my scalp. She gave me some. I got some stuff. I gotta wear like a do-rag at night now. Medicine.
God. Well,
why is that so funny?
Ace in a do-rag is gonna be funny.
I've got to put this. It's like the shampoo stuff that you put in your hair at night. It's like peanut oil kind of thing almost. And then I got to wrap my head around like in a towel or whatever and sleep in this thing. It's very weird.
The's no telling.
Is that Rob? Are you laughing in the other room? Yeah. Is that what I'm hearing? Okay.
What they would find on me. I mean, that's one of the reasons I've been putting it off.
Yeah.
I know that's a smart thing to do.
I know I've got something wrong, so I'm not going.
Right. But yeah, they could just start calling me the spot maker. That's my wrestling name.
Yeah.
You're just a big mole.
I think it's probably been 4 or 5 years now that I've been going every year.
You should go. You gotta go.
It is. It's a very good thing to do.
Yeah.
It's worth just the peace of mind.
Mm-hmm.
But it can be uncomfortable.
They check your front too, like your privates.
No, she just kind of pulls your underwear down. They see your hips. It didn't go all the way down into that area. I guess she figures doctor's going to check that every year. So didn't do that.
Ace doesn't have privates. You can't. It's not private when you put it on display.
That's a good point. Nothing private
He's
about
got
that.
Publix.
The Ace and TJ Show. Available 24/7 on the Ace and TJ Family app or wherever you download podcasts.
Meal delivery services are a big thing right now, but Table and Twine is your local meal delivery service. The meals are fresh, not frozen like national chains. Plus, their meals start at just $7.99 a serving. Take back that time in your day, leave the shopping, preparation, and cooking to Table and Twine. Get details at tableandtwine.com. That's tableandtwine.com.
If it's trending, it's here now. This is Now Trending with Riggins on the Ace and TJ Show.
So things are going from bad to worse for Katy Perry. She's got a new music video out. It's called Lifetimes. It's like the most low-budget music video. I think they spent all their money on that Woman's World song that totally flopped. It tanked so hard. I think they spent all the budget there, so they made this Lifetimes movie. And it's her just walking down the beach. And now Spain, she did it on a beach in Spain. And they're now investigating to see if she caused any environmental damage because of the crew and whatever they did on the beach. It looks like it was filmed on an iPhone with like one other person. I don't know what damage they could have caused to the beach. It's a beach.
It's a roped off section of the beach that is protected, and you have to have permits to film there. And they did not even be on that area. And they didn't get any of the permits. They just, went out there and filmed. And they said now they're checking to see if they did any environmental damage.
A little guerrilla filming took place, I guess. And it looks that way. I mean, it looks low budget. And the song is not great. I don't know what we're going to do, Katy Perry.
Is that Katy Perry in the thong it just showed?
Yes, it is. She looks great.
Yeah. Credit where credit's
She's never
due.
looked better, actually.
Yeah.
But, man, these two songs have just...
What is she saying about being accused of doing environmental damage?
I haven't seen her respond yet.
She hasn't released a statement yet.
She just say, I didn't do it. That should be enough.
No, I'm just wondering if she'll probably come out and say, "Oh, I had no idea. I didn't realize. You're right. I'll go ahead and give you the money. Do whatever. What else do I need to do to make up for it? To clean up my mess? To do all this?" That's probably what she'll do.
You think so?
Yeah.
Are you a Katy Perry supporter? Are you a kitty cat? Katy cat?
I like her. Okay.
Okay.
I don't dislike her really.
Really? Mm-hmm. That makes one of us. A child was hospitalized after being attacked by a bear in Montana. I love an animal attack story, unless it happens to a kid. Kid's 12 years old, I think, camping out with her family in Montana in a tent. The bear gets inside the tent, attacks the kid, has to get hospitalized. Kid is going to be okay. But, yeah, scary incident. But they say, if it's a black bear, you got to fight back. But when you're a little kid, easier said than done.
Yeah. How big is the bear? Any idea?
Didn't say. And they are going to try to track it down. Yeah. Probably kill it. But... scary stuff. And a little kid can't fight
terrifying.
back. Yeah, absolutely. So I have an admission to make. Coming up next.
This is the Ace and TJ Show.
When it comes to losing weight, sometimes you don't even know where to start. You know that it needs to happen, but you need some help. Well, you start by going to acetj.com/weight loss and ordering Calitrin. Calitrin is scientifically proven to help you lose weight, and it is not a drug. It is not a drug. Repeat that. So here's what you do. You go to acetj.com/Calitrin, order 3 months, and then you'll get 3 months free. 4 months, 4 months free. That's how it works with Calitrin.
Available when you want it, how you want it. This is the Ace and TJ podcast and radio show.
So this past summer, I was, what they don't make? They don't make beach style books for men. That's what I found out. Like, everybody says like, oh, I want a book for the beach.
Yeah.
Something, a light read. They don't really make them for guys. Why is that? Guys are not supposed to read books on the beach?
Well, what do you consider to be a beach book?
Something easy to read.
Yeah.
That's not too involved. The same reason women want a beach book. Oh. It's something that's not too involved.
That's why I like reading either at the beach, I like a rock star biography or a sports star biography.
Yeah, okay.
I'm interested in it. That's my go-to, is one of those two types of books.
Yeah. So I went and found what they consider, and one of them was The Hunt for Red October. Loved it. I'd never seen the movie. Mm-hmm. Great book. Loved it, absolutely. Then I found another book that's not really a beach read. It's the book from Henry Kissinger, the Secretary of State.
Seems a little heavy for the beach.
A little heavy, but interesting. But what got me on this journey is because somebody had recommended a beach book, and it was called Verity. And not knowing it, I'm not a big reader, admittedly. I don't read a lot of books, but I wanted to find this book. Read it, loved it. Found out it's a total chick book. And I thought, maybe I'm just into chick books. It's by Colleen Hoover, who also wrote the book It Ends With Us.
Yeah.
I love this Verity book so much, I am dying to go see It Ends With Us. If it's half as good as this book was, I want to go see this movie. Here's the problem. It stars Blake Lively, and it's about domestic violence and then coming back together in a relationship. But this other book was thrilling.
Well, read the book. Read it.
I might have to.
It Ends With Us.
Yeah.
Well, and then they're working on It Starts With Us is going to be the next movie.
Oh, there's another one?
Yeah.
Okay, it's a series. All right. Well, it's so embarrassing. I'm like, I can't ask anybody to go with me to go see this, but I really want to see it.
Well, why don't you go see it by yourself?
That was my other thing. How creepy is that?
Well, you're out early in the day. You can just slip in and watch the movie, and nobody would even pay any attention to you.
If I saw a random guy, and if I'm a woman, walk into that movie, I'm like, the bear, the bear in the woods kind of. Yeah. He's going to be dangerous. So it's a little thing I'm dealing with at the moment. What's your guilty pleasure? Is the question.
You're the bear in the woods because you're going to see It Ends With Us by yourself.
100%.
The Ace and TJ Show, available 24/7 on the Ace and TJ Family app or wherever you download podcasts.
If you want all of the heating, air, and electrical work in your house done by the very best, then you need Bradham Brothers. They've been a family business thriving for over 50 years, and that means they're doing something right. Go to Bradham Brothers.
Don't just listen to the Ace and TJ Show. Watch it. Now available 24 hours a day on YouTube. Just search for Ace TJ TV. This is the Ace and TJ podcast and radio show.
So I want to go see this movie, It Ends With Us. It's a Colleen Hoover movie that was based on her book. She's an author, and she's doing all the press for this movie and stuff like that. Because I read one of her other books, and I found out pretty soon after starting the book that it's a total book for women. I mean, no guy is reading this book, but it was so good. It was great. I shouldn't even say it was good. It was great. So now I want to see this other one. I'm like, maybe that's just my thing. Maybe I'm into chick books. Who knows? I'm also really into Made in Manhattan. It's one of my favorite movies ever.
Yeah.
The Jennifer Lopez vehicle.
I like a rom-com.
Sure.
Yeah.
I can take romantic comedies more so than women tragedies, tragedy movies for women.
Yeah, I think this Ends With Us is a depressed. I don't know anything about it. I just know domestic violence is involved.
I think the breakup with Vince Vaughn and Jennifer Aniston is one of the best movies. My favorite movies of all time.
That's a great movie. Is that a chick movie?
Yeah, I think so.
You think?
I don't know, but the end makes me sad for them.
Yeah,
they run into each other on the street in Chicago. Like,
yeah, but then they're like,
God,
maybe we
could have been.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert!
Sorry,
ain't nobody seen it yet.
So it's definitely a guilty pleasure of mine, these books. But what is a guilty pleasure of yours? And some of these aren't guilty pleasures; they're just pleasurable. Like I don't know why Arby's jalapeno poppers with ranch. Ashland, I don't know why that would be a guilty pleasure. What's to be guilty about that?
Yeah,
sounds delicious.
She may keep a healthy diet all the time, and then that's her guilty pleasure.
If you're a health nut, I guess. Mm-hmm. Heather said the hot wings from the Walmart deli. Okay, I'll give them a shot. I'll give them a shot.
Well, okay, here's a guilty pleasure. Mary Danielle says milkshakes because I'm lactose intolerant. So she figures like, to hell with it. I'm just going for it today.
I'm going in. I'm going to feel sick.
This is going to be bad, but I want it.
What's going to happen?
I don't have any.
You don't have anything?
No.
That you feel guilty about enjoying?
No.
Well, good for you. Mm-mm. You're very confident.
Well, it's just that if I know that something's bad for me, I don't feel guilty about it.
Really?
Yeah. I just do it and deal with the consequences.
Yeah.
I don't have time to feel guilty, Brother Riggins. The Lord don't want us feeling guilty.
Yeah. Does he not?
No, he doesn't.
Even when you're doing bad stuff?
Right.
Yeah, well,
once you unburden it and ask his forgiveness, he doesn't want you walking around with it.
When Ace is watching fight videos of women on the internet.
I don't watch women fight videos. I specifically said I don't like women fight videos except for the one where she hits the woman with a shovel. That's
so
the only one I like. There's one of them. That's the only one that I like. That one.
This is the Ace and TJ Show.
So not only is our friend Richard Toccato from the Richard Toccato Company an expert when it comes to mortgage things, he's also an expert when it comes to buying, selling, and doing all things real estate, right?
Absolutely. We had one of your listeners call in. We got her pre-approved for a mortgage. We listed the house she was in. She was ecstatic, and she got into another house. Whether you need to buy, sell, or refinance your house, I'm your guy.
You simply can't beat that. It's like one-stop shopping. It makes life easy. Call them 704-800-4719 or online at homewithrichard.com.
Richard Toccato Company, Equal Housing Opportunity, NMLS number 38652.
Live each weekday on your radio, anytime you want, wherever you get podcasts. This is the Ace and TJ podcast and radio show.
My favorite content on the internet right now, specifically TikTok, is people trying Aperol spritzes for the first time.
Really?
Yes. It seems like it's like the hot, summer drink. Everybody's drinking Aperol spritzes. I've never had one.
My wife loves them.
But people trying for the first time, they're like, it's awful.
I think they're delicious.
What does it taste like? I don't even know. Does it taste like
light
apricot?
and kind of refreshing, yeah.
Somebody said it tastes like paint thinner or...
Yeah, it's pretty strong.
Yeah.
It is?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. They look really nice, though. They look like a perfect summer drink. It's pretty color.
That was the source of, I think my wife got upset with me yesterday because we have, on Tuesdays, we have kinder music with baby Dax. It's a little music class. He's one to the thing. And Amanda was going, and I was not going because I had to do the Ace and TJ experience last night. But she said, hey, your thing's not until 7. The class starts at 5:30. Do you want to go with us early? And we'll have an Aperol Spritz together, then you can come back and do your thing. And I said, no, I don't want to drive 20 minutes to spend 10 minutes having a drink, and then you go to class. Then I got to drive 20 minutes back in 5 o'clock traffic. I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Well, okay, if you don't want to go.
I don't. I just told you I don't want to do that. Relax.
Yeah.
Well, I bet you don't know what you should do when you over-muddle your herbs, Ace.
Considering I've never...
There's a very important article on the takeout.
I've never muddled an herb in my life.
Yeah. What do you do when you over-muddle your herbs? It's pretty simple. You just toss them out and start over. I don't know that we needed a whole article about it, but now you can take that information into the world with you.
So it's not like a good suggestion, like if you get you're making vegetable soup or something, you get it too salty, throw a potato or two in there, whole potato, and it absorbs the salt taste out of it.
Get out of here. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
So,
when have I made vegetable soup?
Right. Yeah. So
I have a muddle though. I want to whatever you
a muddler.
You have a muddle?
I didn't know muddler sounded worse.
I have muddle.
Is it called a muddler?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought it was just called a muddle. And then anyway, I almost called it a muddler, but I thought that would be dumb.
But it's a muddler, not a mortar and pestle.
I bet he doesn't have that.
What's a mortar and pestle? Is that what? What is that?
Well, you use it in the kitchen, but they also have it in pharmaceuticals where they grind up
that little thing, little grinder thing. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I don't have one of those. I've got a muddle. A muddler. I got one.
We're going muddler riding.
This is the Ace and TJ Show.
Hey, radio family, we've got a new way to win. Ace TJ Prime Rewards. Win great stuff like gift cards, Ace and TJ merch, concert tickets, and exclusive money can't buy experiences. Win it all with Ace TJ Prime Rewards. It's so easy. Download the Ace and TJ family app in your app store or at acetj.com/app and start winning with Ace TJ Prime Rewards. New winners every week. Fun and free. Get the app and play Ace TJ Prime Rewards. We always knew you were a winner. Now it's your chance to prove it. Get the app today.